It looks like summer is fully upon us now that sweet corn is at the farmer's market. Sometimes corn can be tough on my client's stomach, so I decided to make a nice soup out of these guys. I shucked them, removed the kernels using that method that I've shown you guys before. If you guys haven't seen that video, I basically just use a large bowl with a smaller upside down bowl in the center, putting paper towels to keep my cob in place and just cut down the sides of the cob and let the bowl catch them. It's very useful if you're doing a bunch of these. Then I make a corn stock with the cobs and some fresh thyme. It's a simple way to extract just a bit more flavor from these guys. We also had some leftover brownie cake from that dinner a few nights ago, and instead of letting that go to waste, I break them down into smaller pieces and bake them at 250 degrees until they're completely dried out. After about 30 minutes of boiling, I strain the corn stock. There's not much flavor you can get after that. And in my heavy bottom pot, I just sweat some diced onions and celery and a bit of butter. When they're fully sweated down, I add sliced garlic and let that toast in the oil before adding my corn. As always, be careful not to burn your garlic. It'll ruin the whole soup. Sweat that corn and then add the corn stock. A bit of almond milk to make it slightly creamy, and so it's easier on my client's stomach. But if I was making this at home or in a restaurant, I would use cream or whole milk. And probably a ton of butter. We've been getting weekly shipments of Copper River King salmon, so I seasoned it with their favorite combination: salt, garlic powder, and onion powder, rubbed with a bit of oil to prevent it from sticking onto the grill. Once the brownie cake is all dried out, I let it cool down, throw it into a blender, and then I have these chocolate crumbs that I used to hold ice cream onto a plate without it moving around. Now I let the corn cook for just a few more minutes, and then I blend until completely smooth. Strain it out to get rid of any rogue skins. If you're going for a smooth soup, just strain it. Just always strain it. It's a good habit to have. I wanted a touch more umami in it, so I seasoned it with a bit of that matsutake white soy, and it's ready to go. Then I grilled the salmon, which is the preferred method of cooking. And for our veg, I sauteed some yellow zucchini, and once they had some color, I added some sun gold tomatoes to the pan with a bit of salt. Then I lower the heat and let the zucchinis finish cooking and just gently blister the tomatoes. I still want them to hold their shape. And to finish the veg, I hit it with that Italian salsa verde that I made for the chicken. One of my favorite ways to utilize this besides as a sauce is to spruce up roasted vegetables. It brightens them up and really brings them to life. You can add it to almost any roasted or grilled vegetable, and it's really going to elevate them. To plate, I spooned the roasted zucchini and tomato mix with the salsa verde, the grilled salmon, and put the corn soup into the cup. I'd normally marry the two together in one beautiful plate and probably add some nice corn kernels, small diced sourdough croutons for texture, but they like it separate. A light, early dinner.